Alright guys, so for this video here, we are going to be playing Wonderland, which is a game that I received for free to specifically to stream it. So that's what we're going to do. And I'll have you know I am very well equipped because alright, I showered not too long ago, so I am in my pajama clothes. That's why the shirt's so big, but also we got the Spider-Man socks, emotional support socks. And we got our physical support socks. Big, nice, thick, warm socks. Anyways, with that all sorted, I'm going to show you guys the Steam page first, and we'll start with that. So here on the Steam page, this is Wonderland. Dive into fear in Wonderland, a first-person horror game where you navigate an abandoned mansion, solving puzzles and uncovering mysteries. Face chilling challenges, explore haunted rooms, and decipher the mansion's dark secrets. Can you survive the terror and unveil the truth? There's a total of 3 user reviews, which is not a lot, and we'll get to that in a second. So, we will actually play their trailer here. You don't even really see like any creatures or anything in the trailer. But that music is kind of like, haunting sound. I'll give them that. So, ooh, look at that. Yeah. Oh, we get to collect stuff. I don't play a whole lot for horror games, but we're going to. So now I'm gonna read the reviews here for you guys. Oops, we do not want to play that again. I'm gonna go straight down to our reviews. So first we got the Chad. I really wanted to like this game, but for $20, I was expecting a lot more. The game has no options, no display settings, no gameplay settings, no graphic settings, no custom keybinds, absolutely no options menu whatsoever. That might be acceptable for a $2 game, but not a $20 game. There actually has been something recent. They did drop the game from $20 to, I think it's like $4.99 or something. It's under 5. The trailer on Steam made the gameplay look fairly decent, although not unique, but that's okay. I would be willing to look past everything else if there was a good story and great gameplay. That's just not what I experienced. Well, this guy wrote a lot. I probably won't write near as much as this. Where was I at now? This game played a lot like a game I've played that was made by a new dev that only worked on his first game for 6 months. Worst thing about that was I got stuck in the second house I went into. Every door was locked, and I couldn't find a key or other trigger to unlock any door anywhere. It's possible I missed it, as I'm prone to that. I am too, so that's unfortunate. But I think I searched thoroughly. If there was a key in there, it should have been more obvious because I clicked on everything. I almost never return games, but I think I will this one. I will wait until some other players have played it first, though, to see if I'm just being blind. Edit, I managed to beat it, but the part I missed wasn't obvious at all. The game is also very expensive for what you get, and I feel I've grossly and I feel is grossly overpriced based on other games of this caliber. I'm assuming he's got a YouTube video on it too, because I got this for free to show that to showcase this game. I guess is I think the guy's ideal. All right, so this guy has a total of 2.9 hours. This guy has 0.8 and says somebody else who received it free. This game had so much potential, a good atmosphere, an interesting story, but it's let down by so many things: misplaced assets, buggy gameplay, and not to mention the broken English in some parts. Confusing puzzles as well. It's just wrong. I'm assuming that's also their review there. So let's hit this one here. Another not recommended with 1.2 hours. First of all, thank you very much for gifting me a Steam key to play your game. It was very much appreciated. This is what I got too. I was gifted a Steam key. I pride myself on my honesty, however, and so I am not going to hold back. This is my goal as well, except I'm not like a big horror game person, so we are going to find out, really, because I don't know much about it. Although the game has promise, I was left with a lot to be desired. Let me start off with the good. The atmosphere was actually pretty good, and the forest outside of 95% of the main game is actually spooky. The graphics aren't too bad either. A few of the scares were actually good and got me, especially the ones in the first house. I scare easily, though. So do I, and that's why we have the emotional support socks. The game is pretty short, but that is a positive thing, honestly. Now for the bad, lots of clipping issues between doors and chairs, floating items and pieces of geometry, items that I did not use even once in the course of a game, and a picture of a monster I did not see the entire game. Some of the jump scares felt cheap, VHS ones. No options, no controls, no hints, finding the right item to unlock the doors. Has you just clicking on everything in sight. You die right at the start with no introduction, with a rip-off Dark Souls death screen, unintentionally hilarious use of the sound effects that broke immersion, text straight up telling you what to do exactly, breaking immersion, no invisible walls or barriers that keep you from wandering around to the edge of the world, minimal music and sound. I have to be honest with myself and with others in its current state. I would not recommend playing Wonderland to anybody. 2 out of 5 stars. And then he has his link playing it. That's actually a new one. And then another not recommended, zero point 0.3 hours. I could not play for more than 30 seconds because I kept dying, which is unfortunate, but they had at least 0.2 hours that time of reviewing and then played for another tenth of an hour, whatever that is. Here's another one here. Alright, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. This game had so much potential, but it lost me really early on. It had a great atmosphere and looked really good, but there was just an utter lack of sound besides walking and jump scares. There was an overwhelming amount of bugs, zero guidance, really weird controls, and complete lack of options. The majority of my time in game was being lost in a map that was, quite frankly, just way too large with zero guidance. I'm gonna get lost so bad, I already know this. Honestly, as a first time game dev, it was a good try, but I wouldn't sell this game for anything over $2. So we did take their advice of it being overpriced and dropped it. We'll look up the exact price here in a second, but it's no longer $20 that it was. A few things I would recommend are to add some basic text dialogue for the player character that sort of nudge you towards the goal. Definitely add an option system, add in some basic ambience with wind rustling, strange and spooky forest sounds, or even some ominous whispering. Invisible walls should also be added as well. At one point I wandered so far off path, I found the edge of the world. Some other issues include 2 different VHS tapes that played the exact same video. The entire mansion floating above the ground, as well as major clipping with the grass appearing inside the house, and an entire female fantasy archer model just sitting out in the open for what appears no reason at all. In all, did I hate the game? No, but would I recommend you buy it as is? Definitely not. But I believe the game can truly be fixed and made into a semi-decent project given enough effort. I will go ahead and link my stream VOD where I list more minor issues. Thank you for listening and have a good one. That is great. Also, apparently there's more reviews that are not English. So let's see. It says there's a total of 7. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just get the 5. It says there's 7, but I don't see them. So with that, I'm gonna launch Wonderland. Now I have, oops. Alright, here we go. I have not actually played this game before, and all I have done is, this is as far as I have been. One thing I would, love to see is maybe if we can get the Haunted Mansion in the background or whatever. Kind of like, the title splash for the Steam. I think that would look great back behind here. So we're gonna maybe some music. We're gonna hit new game. Ooh, I do like this loading screen though. There's a really gives like a classic horror feeling of just like old. Old. Oh jeez. Ugh. That's loud. I'm so sorry, guys. Jeez. Um, it did say you kept dying at the beginning. I'm gonna turn this down even more. I think you have to not look and walk straight. So let's try that. But that, oh, normally the first thing I do whenever I get a game is adjust the sound volume. That was not an option here. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Like, I can only run so fast. Well, I really wish you... Alright. So it wasn't too hard to figure out, but one definitely needs to be a settings option before you can get into the game, because that is way too loud. So, diary. There's a ghost in the forest. Watch out. He can be anywhere. Alrighty. Oh, definitely not. Oh, jeez! Alrighty. We're going straight to the heavy socks. We're putting socks on already. This game's too much. Oh no. I might have to go actually shut the door behind me so that I'm not yelling into the entire house. Alright. Alright, we got socks on. I feel a little bit safer. Alright, so... We're trying to straighten it. I don't know why, because I can just, redo that. Oh, awesome. Is this limited? Or... alright, so I can... Torch oil. A lamp and torch oil based on natural mococo extracts for outdoor use only. It has been used for many years to repel insects and is a natural alternative to chemical insect repellents, suitable for all wick types. Collect. Oh, jeez. No. I do. Oh, I'll be back. I'll be back. All right. I feel safer now. We just had to go get a leather jacket. Read. There is another house in the forest. Find it and watch out. There's another house in this forest. When you get out of this one, he'll be in your left. He will be in your left in the middle of the woods. I already regret playing this game, but we're gonna go until I either quit from being a scaredy cat or uh All right, who's ready to die again? All right. I don't want to run into any jump scares because that is too scary. I'm afraid to look left. I feel like if I look at him, it'll trigger it. Why am I out here in the woods? That's a real question. Oh, that's just a tree. Okay. This is... Uh-uh. I'm way too much of a wuss. So for the very beginning, I would give them a little bit more time. Like, don't start the jump scare until they start the move, and maybe give them like a prompt to just be like, "Hey, run." I feel like that's all that's really needed to fix the problem at the beginning. Oh, hang on, did this path end? Oh, jeez. Okay, that gave me a startle too. Not as bad as the start of the game, which scared me so bad. I will definitely have to. I think I'll have to actually bring that audio down, or I can just scare all of you guys too. Just boogie woogie, get jumped. So, kind of wish it was a little bit more explanatory where I was supposed to be going, but it's not awful. Like, it is supposed to be a horror game, and I am horrified at not knowing where I'm supposed to go and where the next jump scare is at. So, congratulations, good job there. I am genuinely terrified of this game already, and I plan on playing it till at least 10 tonight, and it is 8:18. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Alrighty. Oh, the torch has a lifespan? I guess the torch has a lifespan, but I also don't know how to put it away. Yeah, I just figured, it's like, oh, there were those bars over there. I should probably check that. Find the old house. Am I keeping a diary so whoever finds my dead body can try to survive next? Do we run? Do we try to run for it? Because, torch is getting kind of low. This is a very slow run. Alright, so there's another house in this forest. When you get out of this one, it really should be to your left in the middle of the woods, but also, I'm not going to be all too picky about it. I feel like this is what everybody, was missing earlier. I feel like this is the part that people keep missing. And I am clearly missing it too. I wish there was an empty inventory slot where I could just, have nothing in there so that I'm not wasting all my fuel. Oh, you can zoom in. I did not know that. So, yeah. If you hold a middle mouse button, It's a zoom feature. Pretty neat. I feel like that would be the logical spot to go into. Now the rest of this feels too dense to be the path I'm supposed to take. The goals... Alright, I'm trying to find like the clearest looking path. Which, you know, seems to be just this. So I'm just gonna go with, hey, what's a clear path? Oh, jeez! That's... Alright, yeah, just... Trust your gut, take the clear path. Oh, jeez! Alright, so somewhere over here now. Alright, it stopped me here, so let me check this section right here. So yeah, that was just me being a coward and sticking to the path. And not doing what the game actually said to go do. This chair is super big. It's also not on the ground. Oh, yeah. I see what they mean by floating house. No. It's locked. What? I do not want to ring the doorbell because that's going to make the door swing open. That is... Ugh, find the secret pass. I don't like that, Chief. I really don't like that. I can't turn the lights on. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be the person that took this photo either. Should have added the camera to my... Lighter added to equipment. Ooh, secondary lighter. Let's go. Also, that was a weird spot. What was that? Was that the camera? That was a weird spot for the camera to be at. So that one's locked too. Let's the Doctor Who house. Let's go. I wish there was a way to, you know, shut these off. That's probably what needs to be done. There probably needs to be a way to shut all this off. Alright, so I think I picked up a false camera. Mokoko lithium battery is small and lightweight. It provides the advantages of lithium ion, meaning it can be charged or discharged at any time without developing memory effect. I'm not sure what memory effect is. This means the battery never loses its ability to hold a full charge. Mokoko lithium battery packs have a built-in microprocessor that accurately calculates remaining battery life in minutes. Yet, that's ominous. Tell you what, I'm enjoying the music. Diary updated. There's a VHS on the table. Turn on the TV and the VHS player. Enter the VHS and press the play icon. How fast is this flashlight battery dying? Really quickly. Why can't I use the light switches? Ah! Ugh. 90. Am I dying? Don't watch this until the end. can't I watch it on the big screen? Enter the VHS icon. There's a lien? Can I see myself? What do I look like? I don't look like much then, huh? Alright, so let's... Ah, right click. Okay. Press the play icon. I'm definitely getting jump scared. The not shake the screen when I inevitably get jump scared, so you guys, don't have to suffer that. Jeez. Oh, I was even ready for it, and it was still... Nah. By wisdom a house is built, and by understanding it is established. By knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. Proverbs 24, 3-4. That was locked too. I feel like this is this. Nope, I am so confused. Should probably loop the radio so that it, just continuously plays. I wonder why it loses focus in this one spot. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. I probably should have looked at the books one. I thought that was something that was different. Don't keep looking. Alright, into the jump scare, boys. I have no idea. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I am so lost. This might actually end up being it here pretty soon, at least for this first part. Just because I don't know if I can keep taking these jump scares. I mean, like, it seems like a very fun game, but I am so confused. Because I'm not normally a horror game person. Like, I like the game, it's just... I mean, it does exactly what I guess it set out to do, which was scare the crap out of me. I guess I'll check upstairs see what's going on up there. There needs to be a way to, unequip. Has this parrot always been here? That's not even something I can try. Flashlight's dying. Oh, I can't jump the railing? What? I am very confused. But I did say we were going to check the actual price. So, that's what we are going to go do. Since I'm confused, we're going to exit the main menu. And then we'll switch over to back to Steam and we'll look up the actual price of this. So you guys can go right over to Steam. Oh, actually, never mind, because I closed Steam. You guys can see my wonderful, beautiful face. And all the bright light that's gonna hit me with. And now you can go see Steam. Store page. And we're gonna put in Wonderland. And it is $4.99. Yeah, I was right. So the game is $4.99. I would probably suggest watching the other people that have played this game and already put up their videos. Cause mine will not be up for a bit unless you're watching the stream and surfing through whatever leg that it's. I mean, it's telling me it hasn't dropped any frames, but if I actually go watch it on the yeah, if I go actually watch it on Twitch, it's loading, it's buffering. That might just be my computer being funky because it's trying to also stream and record it too. But I don't know. Anyways, $4.99 is a much better price than the $20 it was. I don't think I would buy it personally because I'm not a horror game person, really at all. If you are, maybe, but maybe watch somebody else's playthrough first, or hopefully he'll come out with, hopefully Hazmat Sayad, their developer, will come out with some patches and fix some of the problems like not being able to put things away and always running out of battery on everything. And then also just being lost. Like the first time I got lost, that you guys wandered with me for like 20 minutes to the third house, which I thought was originally the second house, was my own fault for not following the instructions the game gave me, and I probably should have known that when I didn't get jump scared doing so. So, but right now, yeah, same thing with the guy in the reviews is I can't find the key. I don't know what's going on. Let me know what you thought of me playing horror games because I have more. I just don't ever play them because they scare me. But I guess that's the reason why people watch other people play horror games because you end up in leather jackets and socks when you started with just pajama bottoms and a t-shirt because you can't do scary because it's not scary. Yeah, clearly. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Uh, I will try. I'll probably put out this video and then maybe have a part 2 later on if I can figure out where I'm going. So same thing with everybody else is I just don't know where I'm going. It's too confusing. So, well, thanks for watching and have a wonderful night.